What's up, YouTubers? This is Harry Cookie. I'm responding in this video to MacGyver GG's video about Renetto and advertising. Alright, so first off, just want to thank Lacy. Thought he did a great video, put it together well. He's touching on some topics that are, been a buzz lately on YouTube. I think he put them together nice, and just want to thank him for that, for shedding the light on this topic. Me and Lacy have been emailing each other back and forth a little bit about this topic, and I actually posted a video like 3 or 4 weeks back about Renetto and advertising and a couple other things, and I actually got my account deleted. So I'm gonna keep this one at a toned a little bit, but hopefully it gets my point across. I just want to expand upon a couple things he said, and hopefully it'll make sense to you guys, and you'll see where I'm coming from. Alright, so I'm going to try not to backstep over anything that Lacy already said, and I'm going to start with something that occurred a couple weeks ago, or actually a while ago, when the celebrities started to come on YouTube, particularly Paris Hilton and P. Diddy. When they first came on here, there was a lot of buzz, like, oh my god, celebrities, and Renetto was very vocal about this, and had made all those videos about bashing commercialism and bashing actually bashing users too, which is my first point I want to talk about. All right, so bashing users. All right, I don't. If you don't like users, or you don't particularly like someone, and you want to voice your opinion, Renetto, that's cool. But don't go and talk about community and building this community and bringing us all together and having this great, online space where we can all communicate and talk back to one another, and then go and start bashing people. When these videos first came out, you bashed the hell out of Boheme, then you bashed the hell out of Zen Archer. What type of community do you form where you're bashing these users because they have a different opinion than you? It's one thing just to to communicate back and forth and to say, I don't agree with you, or I don't like your opinion, or I don't like what you're doing. But it's another thing to totally bash users when you're promoting and speaking about this utopia online that you're trying to create, where you're really just being a hypocrite and a bullshitter. And it's not even the bashing, man. I don't really care about the bashing. It's being the hypocrite and saying that you want to form a community and then going and doing whatever and just totally laying into people. And the other thing that really got to me was that you were not only telling people, saying you don't like these people, but then you're telling other users to desubscribe from them or unsubscribe from them, which is just total bullshit. And in fact, if you read the YouTube terms and conditions or terms of use, it says right in it that any actions, these defamatory actions that you're doing, if they're damaging to YouTube or a third party, that's enough violation to get your account removed. And I would think where you even say it, and YouTube subscriptions are really what is the power or the currency of YouTube, the subscriptions. And if you're telling people to unsubscribe, I don't know what else is more damaging than that. And that's a breach of terms of conditions, and that's a Mr. Community, right? And so yeah, Paul, you created this character, this pastor character, that made you kind of like the gatekeeper of YouTube, and you knew all that was holy and right, and you went and bashed commercial interests, and you bashed these users. And yes, Paul, I got the sarcasm in it. I understand that it was a joke, but you know what, Paul? In every joke, there's a bit of truth, and you were trying to prove a point with that video, and I understood where you're coming from with that. So, joke or not joke, there's some truth. Alright, but let's get to this main point of this video, where I want to talk about how Renetto is really a hypocrite. It comes with the commercial interest thing, where Lacy was touching on the deceptive advertising and things like that, and he actually talked about a little bit about Renetto and touched on some topics, and I want to expand upon that. The thing that really got the bad taste in my mouth about Renetto is when he started talking about these commercial interests and how terrible it was and how we had to get him off of YouTube, and YouTube's for the people. But when you look at his videos, he's selling stuff to us anyways. In all of his videos, he has this of chance or circumstance that happens that he gets to introduce his products to us. In his who video, it's, oh yeah, I do this, I do that, oh, and I invented these products, here, take a look at them right here, and you can just go to this website and check them out, and if you want, you can get them in Target, but he wasn't selling them because he was being our friend and just telling us about his life. It just so happened that his products dealt with that. and that's selling without. That's like selling and trying to be your best friend and then selling behind your back. And I think that's just knife to the back type of selling. I think it's better to just plaster a sign, you know, say, hey, look, if you want to buy this, check it out. Not this, you know, hey, shake my hand, let's be friends, and then, you know, down the road, oh, check out my stuff, you might like it. I mean, then he does it again in the exact same thing again in his great talent search video where he, you know, oh, what it takes to be an inventor, and he goes through these steps, which I thought most of them were bullshit anyways, but that's just my opinion. And then he goes and happens to halfway through the video, oh, check out my chair, check out this chair I invented, and look how it works, and look how it opens, and look, you can go to this website to get it. And that's, you know, he's selling us, he's just selling, but he has some kind of circumstance to bring it up to sell it, which is, to me, is just pathetic advertising, you know, rolled up as a, you know, as a video blog, I guess you could say. And that's the way he sells his stuff to us, and I just think that's terrible. Which, if I want to bring up the terms of use again, it states right in it that, you know, if you have advertisement or solicitations of business at all in your YouTube, that can be a breach of terms, and you can get your account deleted for that, or videos deleted. And you know, if that's not enough, you look at the name Renetto. That's actually the name of Paul's company. So why would you name your YouTube account after your company if you're not trying to advertise at all? Seems odd to me. I mean, let's be clear, Renetto, I'm not mad at you for making videos and for voicing your opinion. That's cool. I want you to do that. I think that's an awesome thing about YouTube. You can voice your opinion. I just don't like the hypocrisy in your videos, because you do one thing and then you say another, and that's just really pathetic. And I don't understand why you do that and then act all high and mighty and then bash other users. So if you just be real and just stop being a hypocrite, it's cool. That's all I really want you to stop. You can sell your products, that's cool, but let us know you're selling them, you know? Do it in a nice way. You don't have to go and be shady about it and kind of, you know, slip it in, you know, the back door. Other than that, you know, make your videos. I'll watch them. I want to see what's going on. Just, you know, let's try not to be a hypocrite so much. And like Lacy said, in his videos, he's gonna, you know, he's been doing this where he's sidetracking you guys and going back to his Renetto character and stuff like that. And I think Lacy's got him pretty much, you know, got hit the nail on the head with his points in his video. So if you haven't watched that, check that out. And Lacy, you're doing a good thing, and you have a lot of voices behind you. So don't think you're the only one when you voice your opinion. Thanks, guys.